The demonic announcer quickly shattered any sense of relief. He warned Lee Horan that the Blood Prison Arena released a true nightmare every 5 floors, and the difficulty was about to rise dramatically. His next opponent would be a legendary monster from ancient myth, the terrifying Gorgon, Medusa. Instead of fear, Lee Horan simply smirked. He even thanked the announcer for the warning, already eager to face the challenge. Even a relentless conqueror needed a moment to recover. Returning briefly to his personal quarters, Lee drank his remaining healing potions, while his devoted follower, Benhida, carefully wrapped bandages around his battered torso. Seeing him pushed to his physical limits for the first time left her deeply worried. She anxiously fussed over his injuries, begging him not to be so reckless. But Lee Horan remained calm, unfazed. Meeting her gaze, he explained that battle scars were simply the price of power. In a ruthless world where only the strong survive, he was willing to risk everything to reach the top. But while Lee Horan prepared to face the legendary Gorgon, a darker threat was forming far beyond the arena. In a dimly lit room, a frail old man clung desperately to life, consumed by a burning desire for revenge. His sons were already gone, and he refused to die peacefully until the one responsible, Lee Horan, paid the ultimate price. Knowing his time was nearly over, he planned to hire the most ruthless, battle-hungry guilds in J-City. But he didn't have to search long. His personal doctor, Liao Yao, stepped forward with a sinister proposal. A dangerously alluring star diamond tier awakened. She offered to orchestrate the ambush herself, using her elite status to manipulate powerful forces. But her loyalty came with a ruthless price. Her eyes glowed with a chilling purple light as she cornered the terrified old man, demanding to be written into his will as the sole heir of his immense fortune. She reminded him coldly his heirs were already gone, so she might as well inherit everything in exchange for carrying out his revenge. As this dangerous conspiracy began to take shape, the scene shifted to the dark outskirts of J-City at a heavily guarded Justice Guild checkpoint. A mysterious figure emerged silently from the night, immediately putting the guards on high alert. But the mysterious visitor was no stranger. Hidden beneath a disguise stood none other than Liao Yao. The guards ordered her to turn back immediately, warning that a dangerous beast was loose and strict lockdown measures were in place. Liao Yao ignored them. Without saying a word, her eyes suddenly flared with a sinister purple glow, and in the next instant, her crimson hair erupted, transforming into a storm of razor-sharp tintrets. Before the guards could raise an alarm, the deadly strands struck, piercing through the entire squad, lifting them helplessly into the moonlit air. Within moments, the checkpoint was completely wiped out. Standing calmly amid the aftermath of the silent massacre, Liao Yao showed no remorse. To her, eliminating them was simply necessary, because the old man's fortune was a prize she refused to lose. To ensure her crime remained flawless, she removed a small vial from her coat. Inside was a glowing red liquid, a special reagent synthesized from the lingering beast aura of the old man's fallen son. With calculated ease, she splashed the liquid across the scene, fabricating evidence that made the massacre appear to be the work of a rampaging monster. But not everyone was fooled. Inside the headquarters of the Senlon Group, a calculating elite named Bai Lilian studied the reports carefully. A powerful legend-tier strategist, every crime scene pointed directly to Lee Horan. Yet, something felt wrong. The chaotic brutality of the attacks did not match Lee Horan's past behavior. His tactics were always precise, calculated, never reckless. To Bai Lilian, the pieces of the puzzle simply did not fit, and that meant only one thing: someone was manipulating the situation. Meanwhile, the growing panic spreads across the city until it finally reaches a heavily secured private estate. Inside the training grounds, the young woman who once surrendered to Lee Haran is suddenly interrupted. Standing before her is her estranged mother, Lee Hong-ping, a formidable legend-tier leader of the powerful Red City Group. After years of absence, she arrives with a grave warning. The same beast who once saved her daughter is now believed to be rampaging across J City. But the devoted follower immediately rejects the claim, defending her master without hesitation. She insists the accusations are nothing but lies, because Lee Haran acts with cold, calculated logic and would gain nothing from mindless destruction. Suspicious of her daughter's fierce loyalty, Lee Hong-ping narrows her eyes, questioning how she could possibly understand the motives of a supposed monster. Flustered, the young woman quickly lies, claiming she had only escaped him once by pure chance. But the tension between mother and daughter quickly erupts. Frustrated and hurt, the girl accuses her mother of visiting only to investigate the bounty instead of caring about her own child. The veteran warrior does not argue. She already knows the city's strongest guilds will soon storm the estate, searching for answers. So she acts quickly, activating her psychic ability. Her eyes ignite with glowing energy as she dives directly into her daughter's memories, bypassing every defense, determined to uncover the truth. But what she finds is not the memory of a mindless beast. Instead, vivid scenes flood her mind, revealing how Lee Haran had completely dominated and subdued her daughter. The seasoned leader is momentarily stunned, silently cursing the reckless youth of the present generation. As the embarrassed girl realizes her secrets have been exposed, a crucial truth finally becomes clear. Lee Hong-ping now understands. This target is not a rampaging beast, but an intelligent and calculating conqueror. And now she must decide whether she can stop the enraged guilds before they ignite an all-out war. Digging deeper into the memories, her eyes widen with sudden recognition. She recalls an old incident report. The figure was never a monster. His name was Lee Haran, once nothing more than a humble porter who was believed to have died during a disastrous elite center mission. But the truth is far more terrifying. Lee Haran had returned from the abyss with the strength of a beast, yet still retaining the mind of a calculating human. Realizing her daughter had aligned herself with such a rare anomaly, Lee Hong-ping's attitude changes completely. Rather than scolding her, she praises her judgment. Since Lee Haran once risked everything to protect the girl, the powerful Red City Group will repay that debt. They will shield him from the city's blind crusade, convinced that this unstoppable conqueror may become the key to their future. Meanwhile, completely unaware of the massive bounty placed on his head, Lee Haran is already taking action. Guided by his demonic follower, he arrives at the entrance of a sinister mana-rich cavern, a place crawling with dangerous monsters, the perfect hunting ground. As they descend into the pitch-black depths, his companion complains that she can barely see. But Lee Haran remains completely unaffected. His dark affinity allows him to see perfectly within the shadows, even strengthening him in the darkness. But he did not come here to grow stronger alone. He came to build an unstoppable army. Activating his skill, Victor's contract, glowing summoning circles erupt around him. The first to appear is the proud Centaur Knight. Once arrogant, now kneeling in absolute loyalty to her master. Beside her materializes the once terrifying tentacle beast, still bitterly complaining about her weakened state. But Lee Haran requires one more member. With a burst of blazing energy, he summons a fierce fourth-tier flame demon. Still furious about her previous defeat, the hot-headed demon immediately demands a rematch, insisting she only lost because she lowered her guard. But Lee Haran silences her instantly, with a cold and humiliating response. He reveals that he did not summon her for her combat strength. He simply needed a walking source of light, so the rest of the team could see. The proud flame demon is completely stunned, deeply insulted, refusing to accept being treated like a mere tool. Enraged, she openly rebels. At that moment, a glowing system warning appears before Lee Haran. Her loyalty has dropped to a critical level. She must be subdued. But before he can act, the furious demon attacks first. Her blazing tail lashes violently, launching a colossal fireball that floods the cavern with scorching flames. Watching the explosion spread, she laughs arrogantly, declaring that Lee Haran has nowhere left to escape. But she had made one fatal mistake. She had badly underestimated him.
The story gets crazier next. Subscribe and turn on notifications.